What's up, guys? It's Dom here. Today, we're going to be recording my first live action tech video. Yeah, I'm not doing gaming videos anymore. Well, maybe, but I'm not doing them commonly. Like, they're not going to be everything on my channel. This does, however, mean that uploads will be more scarce because I don't have time to record videos like this all the time. But today's point is going to be my beast. This is my computer. This is a 2008 Dell OptiPlex 755. It has 6 gigs of DDR2 RAM, a GTX 1050, and an Intel Core 2 Quad Q9550. This thing is a monster, and it's a 2007 monster, so really I wouldn't call it a monster. But today we're going to clean it up because it is disgusting on the inside. Remember in August when I took that huge absence and didn't upload anything? But 14 people did because I played games on this thing after my wall got replastered. When it got replastered, this thing has been inhaling plaster dust for 4 months now. So it needs a clean. It is pretty gross inside. Let's open it up here. Get that nice squeak. Oh, it didn't squeak. There it is. Oh, this is the side panel. And this is inside the PC. Ooh. Scratching my floor. Alright, so this is the PC. This is the 1050. It doesn't fit in the... There should be a plastic little thing on top of it, but it doesn't fit in the PC otherwise. So, yeah, so let's remove this thing. Ooh. As you can see, I mean, it's just... It looks fine on the front, but then you look at the side and you can see that. Look at that. Solid dust. You can see, like, when you look at the side view of it, I mean, just look at that dust. That's gnarly. Look under the fan blades, you can see that nice little layer. So yeah, I'm gonna put this down on this tray. I'll put it down right here. We'll clean that in a bit. Yeah, so this is the PC that has been running my channel for the last 3 months, running games. Before, it had a, oh, I can't take that out now. It had a GeForce GT 730 before it. If I look over here, it had this GPU in it. Now this thing was pretty good, especially because it had all the power I really needed to play and start off playing Rocket League. But as I got better at Rocket League, I realized, or as I wanted to pursue YouTube, I decided that it would be a good idea to get some more power. So this is where the 1050 comes in. This was $115 on Amazon, and it was well worth it. Here's the box for it. It's pretty heavy. This is the box, obviously much nicer packaging. And yeah, so I mean, you can just see that, like that little... Ew. Look at that, you can see that dust on my hand. Focus. I'm recording this on my phone, by the way. I don't have a decent camera. Like, I don't have a standalone camera. I just have my phone, so that's why it shook, because the tripod's just chilling on this tray right here. It's really unstable. Yeah, you guys should see how ghetto this setup is. It's really horrible. Literally, it's a tripod sitting on top of a TV tray on top of a keyboard box. And then one of the legs on the tripod didn't fit on the tray, so it's just sitting on the bed. And then I have my faithful blue snowball, which you guys haven't even heard because I was gonna produce a gaming video with it, and then I never did. Like, I tried twice to make a gaming video with it, and it just never worked out. So I haven't recorded with this mic ever on this channel. And sorry about the echo. That's just the way it goes in this room. Wow. That's horrible. Uh-oh, face reveal. That's terrible, though. Like, this is so nasty in here. Ugh. Looks like we're gonna have to go get some stuff. I need a screwdriver and Beautiful. So let's rip this. Yes. Oh yeah, this thing has a floppy drive. Yeah, this is the floppy drive cable. Floppy drives, for those of you who don't know, were in use between the 70s, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. This is a 2008 machine, so business machine. So it had a floppy drive for some reason. So yeah, let's dig in. Oh god, my cable management is gonna annoy me really much. A lot here. Really much a lot. Nice grammar. Alright. Yeah. Okay. As you can tell, I'm very familiar in this PC because I've had this machine for over a year, like a year and a half now. And I'm pretty familiar with it because I've put so much stuff into it. And it's just like, you know, I've just put so much work and effort into this machine. I've rebuilt it like 3 times. And yeah, I love this machine. It's probably like the best computer that I've ever owned. Not enough. Okay. Come on. It's not that one. Hold on. Okay, we're back. My bad. I had to fix the shake. Whenever I moved the bed, the whole camera assembly would shake. Yeah. I'll throw in a picture of this setup in the video. Okay, so now we rip the thing off. As you can see, there's still thermal paste on it, so it's still good. But I mean, just look at this thing. It is nasty. I mean, just look at that. You can see all that, on the sides of those little... It's like... Let me just look at it. Ew. Ugh. Look at that. You can't see it. My PC's in the way. Never mind. You can't tell. But yeah, that's just horrible. Oh, okay. I found the worst part right there. Look at all that garbage in there. That's terrible. Yeah, so now we're going to clean it up. So what we got to do is I'll put that down on the tray. And then I don't have any compressed air like you're supposed to use with computers. So since I don't have any compressed air, we're going to have to use some nice good stuff. We're going to have to use some good old paper towels to just wipe down this stuff. So let me go get the supplies that we need, and I will be right back. Okay, now with all the stuff we need, so here's the stuff. I got a ton of paper towels, which I really shouldn't throw in my PC carelessly. And we have some nice rubbing alcohol. This will be used for polishing the thermal paste, or getting rid of the thermal paste off of the CPU and heatsink. So that'll help out pretty nicely here. Because I haven't actually ever used rubbing alcohol to do that. I've just like wiped it off very ferociously with my with paper towels. So yeah. Okay, so here is the glamour shot right here. You can get it. And there's all that alcohol. Oh god. I spilled a little bit. It's okay because it smells good. It smells like glasses cleaning wipes. That's what it smells like. Let's see how good this eradicates this stuff. Oh wow. That's doing a good job. Look at that. Yeah. 2 months is not standard thermal paste life, and it's kind of a waste of thermal paste to do this, but I figured I might as well clean out the entire thing and then put new thermal paste on it anyway, because, you know, might as well. Not really getting this very well, but yeah, it comes off. That's as polished as we're gonna get it, frankly. I think it's fine. Yeah, it's just okay. It's okay. It's good. Now we can throw away this wipe because it's horrible. It's disgusting. Alrighty, now onto the second one. Grab another wipe. Oh, and this is for the CPU. So we got to be a little bit careful with this one. So in the I'll zoom in a little. Never mind, I won't zoom in. So the CPU, it's really easy to release. You just take your hand. You see this little bracket thing right there? You push it down and pull out. Then it pops back, and you can open it up. Simple. Now you take the CPU by the edges. Do not touch these. I've done that before, but don't touch it. A CPU's resilience depends on its age. If it's still running, and you know, if it's still running and 10 years old, it's probably okay. But like What did that even mean? Never mind. Just try not to touch the bottom part. It probably won't kill it, but I still wouldn't, oh god, I still wouldn't recommend it. God, this stuff is, I'm gonna catch on fire after recording this video. All that rubbing alcohol getting all over me. Now be careful with the CPU. You want to be careful with it because you don't want to put too much alcohol in it, because if you do, you could accidentally, you could short something. I mean, it'll evaporate eventually, but just be careful with it. So here's an alcohol treated wipe, or paper towel, and just simply wipe it. You can do in circle pat. Look at that, clean. Now, I'm trying to get this, but it's not working out that well. Look at that. Now, dry it off, just the surface. As you can see, this is a Q9550. Whoa. And it is from 2006. So this is a 11-year-old CPU and a computer that also includes a 2016 GPU. So yeah, this computer is not like a beast or anything. I mean, it's pretty powerful, but it's not like face reveal part 2, I think. It's not anything crazy. So if I can remember how to drop this CPU back in. Don't put thermal paste on it just yet, because you don't want to put it on and then put it in the socket, because there's a chance that you could get some thermal paste here. Now I gotta find my thermal paste. I actually don't know where that is. That's bad. Oh right, never mind. I remember where to put it. Just a second. Alright, we have the stuff. This is your nice Arctic Silver 5 quality thermal paste. You can pick these up in a pack of 2 for like $12, so that's what I did. And yeah, you can just have fun with this stuff. This is also known as high density polysynthetic silver thermal compound, which I have on my finger now, as you can see in the video, because it looks like I'm bad. Okay, so most people recommend that you put this on in a nice little grain of rice size thing. I don't do that. I just put a line and then it's just a massive line. So what I do is this. Oh, you can't really see that, so I'll put it on like this. But I can't hold it nicely. Okay, so what I did is this. Don't roast me in the comments too hard. Alright, then you get rid of the excess. Just wipe it off. And then you're good to go. Now when you put the cap back on, to avoid it getting stuck, as you can see there's some still on the end there. That's nice and not dry. So when you put the rubber cap on, to make sure it doesn't like stick, you can push it down until it's like that, and then just twist it. And then it just won't come off, or won't stay there. So okay, so now is the reassembly. Now with the heatsink. Oh yeah, we forgot to clean the heatsink. That might be helpful. Let's clean the heatsink up a little bit. So using a paper towel to clean the heatsink, all you gotta do really is you just gotta, wipe this nasty crap out of here. It's just gross. You don't need it. Obviously, it doesn't help computer performance. This isn't like detrimental yet. It's not like at a detrimental stage to, performance. It's not, it's not bottlenecking anything. It's not throttling. But you want to keep it clean. You don't want your computer to be a pigsty. It's a workhorse and it deserves to be pampered once in a while. So once you have that, that's probably as clean as we're gonna get it without compressed air, to be honest. And then what we shall do is throw this sucker back on. If we can get it back on without destroying everything. Then you grab a screwdriver again. And the nice thing about this heatsink is the screws, oh god, that was stupid. The screws, they just stay in the side. How fancy is that? So now with the new thermal paste, you can see it's spread already. The thing is, it has a break-in period, like a car. Like, most cars have a break-in period of 1,000 miles. This thing has a break-in period of 200 hours of usage. Just any usage, because the CPU is still, like, at idle, like, at least 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's not cold. You gotta make this, there you go. The trick for this thing is making the screw sink into the mounting hole, because that screw is finicky. This one's fine usually. But you gotta make that one sink in too if you do that one first. Alright. You can see me screwing that thing in. Alright. Once you got the heatsink back in, you're good to go. Next, you can power on the computer in this stage. I obviously wouldn't recommend it because you don't have a graphics card in there. That's stupid to do that without. But we're going to redo cable management first. So this is my primary 1 terabyte hard drive. So we plug that one in to the blue. And then we cable manage the red one because it comes from all the way over here into the, into the secondary hard drive. Which honestly in this machine doesn't do anything, but not yet anyway. Not until I run out of space. You just plug that in. Both are locked, or this one isn't locking, but good old SATA connectors. Oh yeah, that might have been a good idea to do that first. So yeah, don't make that mistake. It's not that annoying, but like it's not that hard, but it's annoying. All right, now once the floppy drive cable is in, or you can just plug this in once it's in through the cable management area. Throw that in. You're good to go. Okay, next you plug in the power, which is as you can see is bent up from being nice and cable managed for so long. This one is just excess, so I just throw it in this hook thing over here, and then you plug this one in upside down. I don't know why Dell decided to do this, but they decided to mount their drives upside down. So that's smart of them. Next is the GPU cleaning. We haven't cleaned the GPU off yet. As you can see, there's actually like some nice little fuzzy dust up in there. As you can see, like look at that nice, crispy dust. God, that's really bad. I feel bad for this thing. Jeez. Looks really gross. Yeah, so we're gonna clean this thing off. I don't recommend keeping it on like a cloth surface like I'm doing the rest of this on. But that's just because this PC is like, this case is made of steel since it's not like a fancy case or anything. So I'm just going to throw it on a piece of paper towel. It's not conductive. It won't do anything. We can't kill this component with static this way. Yeah, be mindful of that because you really don't want to kill your components by accident. So now you just wipe this surface out. If you want to get in between the fins, you can... Also, this isn't detrimental to performance yet either. It's not that bad. I just want to keep it running highly. So one method I just found out, like right now, is you can stick the thing under the fans and then just run the fan. Just spin the fan a little bit. You can see not a lot of dust came off, but that actually helped kind of. So you can individually do every little fin. But yeah, swipe off the front. That's quite a bit better. Yeah, so that's good. Now, wipe off the surface of the PCB as much as you can, because this is where, obviously this is where the fan blows all that stuff from the heatsink on. There would be a lot more in here if that plastic piece was on. Since there's not a plastic piece on it, there would just be a lot more around the heatsink and around this area. This area is kind of bad, so. Just wipe it up. This area over here isn't that bad. It's not that bad because the fan doesn't hit it as much. It's just in this core area that it's pretty bad with dust. Yeah. So now, once you have the GPU cleaned up enough that it's good to go. Oh yeah, that smooth fan action. So now we're going to reinstall it. So this PC is backwards from every other computer. Like most layouts are like the other way, so like CPU is here, or no, CPU is up here usually, and then power supply is down here, and this is the front of the case, and the GPU goes back here. It's a completely inverted layout from any other, like any non-business computer, any other standard PC. Now that that's in, one thing that I noticed is this thing doesn't go far enough down to screw in, so it just chills like that and wobbles. I don't have a screw for it. What I do is I just like hold it in one spot and just put it in, because then it doesn't move as much. Okay, so now with the GPU reinstalled, what we can do is we can just put the side panel back on, and then we can have a good time. We can hope that it starts up. Now, this actually does have the original sticker on it. Says -V Pro on it, because this uses V Pro technology because it's a business machine, like it was used. Didn't want to drop it on my hands. See, there's this thing, this little paint. As you can see from there, from the wall, same color as that. So I wonder where that came from. But yeah, So this is the aftermath. We have this nice, lovely rag. And we also have a reassembled PC. So now I'm going to move it, plug everything back in, and hope that it starts. Alright guys, let's turn on the power. Oh, it's already on. Okay, let's hit the power button then, and hope that it starts. Okay, is it gonna do it? Will it do it? Oh! Hey, it posted! Yes, this is a good sign. So now what it's gonna do, it's booting Windows. Oh, it started! Sweet. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this brand new style of video on the channel. I think you guys are gonna like that. So, I hope you guys are gonna like that. Yeah, horrible outro. But anyway, like I said, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if this is your first time watching this channel ever. Check out some of my older videos. If you liked those, tell me, because, you know, I didn't like them very much. But that's besides the point. Alright, thanks for watching. See y'all later.